A bam and welcome everybody to Surviving the Abyss. A big thanks to Paradox Arc for sponsoring this video. They came to me and they were like, Tom, we're sending a mission deep down underwater and we need someone to manage mutant half man, half crab clones, and feels like you're the person for the job. We hear you know something about fish hands, so you want to do it? And I was like, yes, amazing.
In the years following 1956, much came to be known about the structure of DNA and the human genome.
Oh yeah, science stuff, I know all about that. So good.
The possibility of cloning a human being was becoming a reality, as our brightest minds raced to be the first to complete the endeavor.
Oh yeah, clone me. Double Tom.
After a few short
Don't let
years,
the clones rise up.
Scientists reported the first promising results.
That's not the dream.
A human being was cloned for the first time.
Nice. Ruh-roh.
The celebrations, however, were short-lived.
Oh god, you'd be that guy? Old
The
double head?
test subjects were unstable, their DNA damaged by the cloning process. All died within days.
Oh jeez.
Moral objections to the technology turned to public outrage. Outrage turned to protests, and eventually protests turned to riots. Publicly, the research was discontinued.
Oh, that's fine then.
The military, however, was quick to understand the strategic potential of this research. Why stop at recreating life when it could be improved?
Okay. Sure, that's
Plans were drawn
fine.
up to continue the research in total secrecy, far from the prying eyes of the world, deep below the surface of the ocean.
Oh, classic. What
The sea
happens
floor
below the
provides
surface
access
of the
to
ocean
new,
stays
highly
below the
adapted
surface of the
life
ocean.
forms and ample DNA for experimentation. But the deep sea environment presents a significant challenge. You have been selected to lead a team of the best and brightest.
Okay.
The lives of the crew
I think they'd be
are
the
in
problem
your
here.
hands.
Selecting old Tom. Okay, blammo. Here we are. Under the sea. This is my deep sea base. Isn't it beautiful? It's pretty moody, pretty dark down here. But I think we're gonna have a real swell time. We've got 12 friends. We're unemployed. Greetings, Overseer. This message is from the command station. Wow, 7,861 meters above you. Jeez, that's a long way down. In the coming days and weeks, you'll figure out how to supply power, oxygen, food, and all the other good stuff that a growing clone needs. Love that. Okay. Well, so, here we are. Surviving the Abyss. Pretty dark. Pretty spooky. We need fuel. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so, the way this game kind of works is, we've got a cool base. And I've got to build a whole load of stuff. Such as getting power generation. Right, where do we want to put you? We'll have kind of Coal Town in this sort of area. So we've got little submarines that are going to drive around and build our stuff for us. But they're going to have to get connected up. Luckily, tunnels. The power of tunnels exists. And we're going to need to get power going on as well. But I guess we'll worry about that in a moment. Looking real good. In turn, we're going to need some nice resources around. Such as, what have we got here? Concrete, iron, and coal. All of that sounds good. I don't want to run out of coal, especially. So we can put down a little beacon. And I've got some more submarine friends that I can just say, come and mine everything? And we'll have one guy dedicated just to coal. I've got 3 submarines at the moment. And so they can just kind of be just working away. Also, oh wow, there's a load of stuff up there. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice. Right, we've got a coal power plant. That's making me some energy, which is real good. And some people are working there. What's going on? Oh, you need air. Give these people air. Which I 100% can do. If I know anything about humans, they love air. Sure. Come on down here. And we don't really need to spread stuff out too much, but I kind of like the idea of having sort of little hubs. And there we go. We've got a power line going from my coal to my air. Something else that I do kind of like the idea of having fairly early is just getting on research immediately. We have air coming in. Over here can be research town. You know what? I'm just going to plug that straight into the main base, because I want my scientists to just instantly be able to get in. Oh, you can actually see everyone hanging out inside. Okay, someone's considering coming down to the air plant. It's not been built yet. The subs are on it, like this guy. Look at him go. Please, father. I'm building the oxygen, even though I do not need it. That's totally fine, bud. Great. Oxygen's connected up. Great, we have 9 air, and we're building some science, because we've got to get on that research pretty soon. Everything's looking good. What else do you want? You need food, right. Protein harvester. It can get high quality food. However, it must be built on active habitats. Sounds like a pain. Carbohydrate farm. Much simpler to build, and give us a large supply of low quality food. It can affect morale, and eventually their health. Not something I want to have to be worrying about, grand scheme of things. So we can start out with the good food, or we can get the bad food. Bad food does sound a lot better. Also, just a load of carbs, just a chip butty. That's a chip sandwich, if you're unfamiliar with that as a premise. Right, where do you live? Here. So it only requires one of each thing. What's this one to be? Do you have like Food Town coming up here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we actually need to be running power into these places. Sure. Come on down. So we'll start making food. Pretty good. We have scientists who are now doing research. So we've got a bunch of research data that I can spend on just a whole load of different things. Whatever we want to buff. Do you want to get more research? Which, honestly, pretty smart. Do we want submarines? Do we want to get protein? I don't think we're going to worry about that yet. Something I would like to get is the mess hall, because then the low quality food has no detrimental health effects, which seems like a great investment, because we are only going to be serving chip butties for a long time. So we have this little storage dump where they're kind of just coming and delivering stuff to. I like that they look a bit kind of sharky. It's pretty good. They'll come and deliver my resources to this place. We could build more of them when we get more resources coming in, but at the moment I'm pretty sparse on the ground, so don't need to worry about that. Okay, food. What are we doing? We're producing 10 low quality food a day. We're consuming 12 low quality food a day. Well, that's not ideal. So we are going to run out eventually. We've got a bunch in the bank, so I think we're going to be okay. They've opted to send down 4 additional crew members. Before they can do that, I need to have 2 living quarters and a stockpile of 75 food. Okay, well, at this current rate, we are not going to be able to reach that. And also, people want somewhere to live, because at the moment, everyone's just kind of like sleeping at their desks, which is not the dream world. So let's get living quarters going on. Where do we want people to live? Do they want to live near the food house? I think that probably doesn't hurt. How many living quarters do they want? Only 2. 2 is fine. We can get 2 of those in there and just run some power. It's kind of not the most efficient looking power setup by any means, but I think it's kind of fine. Eventually we can have a nice ring, and then it means that, like, if a power line breaks over here, everything doesn't shut down. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, it's John Dory. How you doing? Next up, they also want me to build a sonar tower, because I need to be able to find other stuff, and the best way to search for things underground or underwater is with the power of sonar. So it's got a radius that it can scan within, so I don't want it kind of too offset. I want it fairly centralized. Oh, look at these lovely houses that I've made them. Although, is it annoying that if you live here, you have to walk through someone else's living room every day? Maybe so if we wanted to, we could have put down junctions and actually had a slightly nicer layout. But maybe these could be more, a shared living space, and then this could be the bedrooms. Okay, nice. Sonar's here. Oh, hello, John Dory. We have to look for a better supply of fuel. So we're going to do that by kind of scanning a few areas. I think we can do this in maybe like 4 scans. We need to wait for it to power up. Yeah, over there is coal. Small amount of coal there, which sounds pretty good. There's none by here. Okay, we've got a small coal deposit and some habitats ready and waiting. Okay, so we've got to start going out further into the deep. But people do not like going out into the deep dark. So we've got to build ourselves kind of lighting rigs. And how far out can we go? Maybe about here. The lights are kind of a bit power hungry, which maybe means, short term we can turn you off, but I might need to get another power plant coming in pretty soon. Or what we could do is research some technology around that. Coal efficiency, generators use 20% less coal. Not terrible. I think we're just going to need to build a second coal generator. Where's my first coal generator live? Oh, we can make a cool coal quadrant. Because we are going to be low on power. I guess like this thing doesn't need to be turned on immediately. And we'll just wait until we've got a little more power coming into the base. Because when you're this far underwater, you don't really be wanting to run out of power, right? I imagine it'd be pretty spooky. Okay, you guys are online. 20 power. What a great excess. And let there be light. Oh. That's what I would say if I'd built power cables out there. Let there be light. Nice. Okay, we got a little bit of coal. How much is that? 78. Ah, it's honestly kind of fine for now. We're not in too big a race to get it, but we can get habitats. Both have crabs. 4 new crew members have arrived. They might need houses. Because they've sent some extra people down to come and hang out with old Tom in Crab Canyon. Sure, give them another thing. So what we can do over here is build ourselves fauna traps. So we can start collecting up crabulons. So we are not going to eat them yet. I have bigger plans for you, crabos. Okay, so down here we have found spider crabs. Man, spider crabs, kind of wacky looking boys, huh? And a fauna trap. Oh, we are running really low on steel. How are you doing? You still got a whole load of steel to harvest. Steel supplies are running low. If we want to continue this mission, we'll need to start mining iron ore and converting it to steel in an alloy furnace. Okay, right, we will get around to that. Something I want to do first of all. Right, how are we looking on air? We want to be doing a little bit of research. We could instantly just have less fuel being consumed. I do want to get that mess hall so people don't get ill. Just from eating my disgusting chip butties, that is all we are feeding them. Mess hall. It's kind of a bit resource hungry, but I think that's fine. And where do you want to be, mess hall? Just come off the side of where people live? Or do you mean right at the end? Sure, you have to go through everyone's house to get to the mess hall. I think that's probably fine. Nice. We caught a crab. Delicious. Okay, my boys managed to dig up a whole load of this wreckage over here and taking that back to my base. People should be a bit more chill because they're having I don't know, I guess ketchup on their sandwich or something. So they're not getting ill. Or we're just kind of frying the fries a little bit more. So we should be trying to get ourselves a more reliable source of coal. Is it worth going over there? Or is it worth coming this way? Because we could double dip into the darkness. It's power hungry to do so. Wow, actually maybe that's madness. Is that too far away? I'm not entirely sure on how much we should be doing there. Also, it's very expensive to be tunneling out all that way. Yeah, like look, it's 13 steel to get over there. People are unhappy about all of our food is low quality. I'm so sorry about that. Some crew are becoming aggressive over the food rations. Delicious chip butty. I just gave you ketchup. High quality food, we're not going to be doing high quality food. Leave them to fight, we're not going to do that. Give them extra food. Look, double chip butties for everyone. We provided extra food. And while some of the crew disapproved, the issue has been dealt with. Great. Okay, we got to do a bit of research. And coal is looking bad. We do have random coal scattered around, but not what I need at the moment. Right now, coal extractor is what they're asking of me. Let's get that coal efficiency going, just so I'm just using less coal already. I think already that makes sense to me. Now, can we edge this? Are we allowed to build? No, it's too dark. Okay, that's a bad sign. That's a bad day. Everyone, do not panic. It's fine. We're fine. What have we got? 2 days remaining. I don't even know why you're worried. Look, we'll take 2 of you off that. Get you onto coal collection. Okay, how are we looking now? We're gathering 8 per day. Oh, look, everything's fine. Like old crabby Tom, he's got it sorted. Okay, this might be insanity, but I'm going to build just really far out into the deep. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do this, but you know what? I'm doing my own thing. Ah, all crew house for 20 days. Great. Coal's fine. And when we actually get people working, although, geez, how... like, it's the world's longest tunnel. Walking to work out here seems absolutely bonkers. Just a bit crazy. Great. Okay, coal extraction point. Now, do we have the resources? Coal extractor. Ka-chow. We got it. And we do need a way to come back to the base. Tunnel partially in darkness. Oh, okay, right, that worked. Okay, we kind of made it in. What might make sense is, along the way, add in a junction or two. There we go. Just so we can have things coming off the side of it, which I think will probably help. So we've got a lot of stuff to build. You should have power. Power's back online, feeling real good. Daily gather rate 12. Oh, look at that. What do you look at that? Amazing. And we are just absolutely perfect. If our mission is to be a success, we'll need to research. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm on it. Love that research. First step is to gather some genetic material. Locate a habitat, build a fauna trap. I'm on it. We one step ahead of you, baby. We've got a pair of fauna traps. Both are catching crabs, which honestly, we probably have too many crabs at this stage. I think you only need so many crabs in your life. God, like, man, I do not like the idea of having to go on this mega tunnel to work. It's not the dream. Out here, like, it's gonna get spooky, right? It's gonna get real spooky. Overseer, we have the utmost faith in you to lead this mission, but a project like this requires many great minds. Okay, that seems like they're kind of trying to say something about me. We're planning to send down a specialist engineer to assist with the setup of the facility. Can you see if you can stockpile some coal? Okay, yeah, I see what you're doing there. Yes, I will get a load of coal. God, let's get on real spooky real quickly. Okay, we've pinpointed the location of a habitat. Now we can make preparations for the cloning process. Okay, right. Time to start making Tom Mark II. You know, regular Tom is fine, but you know, there's room for improvement. I'm the first person who's willing to admit that. Also, I think we're gonna need to do some tech. Just get more research. Instantly sounds good. Use a bit of power, a bit of oxygen. Power is the thing that I'm most kind of worried about. So let's go up to the next tier and see what we can get. I've only got 80 in the bank. Uh-oh, what is this? Hey, Overseer! It's Sebastian Logan's birthday today. Oh, nice. We were hoping to throw a surprise party in their living quarters. I know it's a lot to ask, but can we take 20 food from the stockpile for the party? Chip Butty party? Yeah, you can. Of course, here you go. Have it all. Thanks for the generous food contribution. Everyone really enjoyed themselves. It was good to relax for a while. You know what, guys? I'm so pleased you had a good time. Oh, wait. Do we have enough quartz to build the research multiplier? It's just like a fun little extra beacon on top of my boy. Oh, we've captured all the crabs. Okay, if that becomes a problem, we can actually use a marine stabilizer, which will replenish the amount of stuff that is in one of these places. Not too worried about it this very second, but we'll get around to that. Nice. Okay. Wow, we've taken exactly a month, and they've sent out a new crew member to come and join us. Okay, right. Let's move on. It's time to clone. I guess the cloning lab, that can be a bit of an offshoot of my main science building. Because you don't want too many of the regular folks kind of wandering into there. Oh geez, look at the size of that crab! Heck, God, like, you do not want to be poking outside with those guys walking around. Knowing that those things are underneath the base? Oh, jeez. Like, don't open the doors and let him in. Look how big a person is. This guy's just creeping around. Ugh. Oh, what's this? Critical malfunction has occurred in one of our power generators. Oh. It needs to be repaired. Nuts. Okay, repair it. Cost 5 concrete. I don't have 5 concrete. Heck. You, concrete. Concretia. Go. The cloning lab has been built. Excellent. We're at very low power because of this thing. God, I need concrete fast. Wait, we can save power. I don't need an extractor. I don't need that light on. I don't need this light on. Okay, we're back onto being fine with power. 3 crew in darkness. 4 crew unemployed. I'm so sorry about anyone who's in darkness right now. I guess we can afford to turn that light back on. I'm guessing they were walking home, and all the lights went out down the mega corridor. And now, let's do some cloning! Nothing can go wrong with this. Open a genome sequencer. Okay, at the moment, all I have is crabs. So the way we're doing this is we just choose a bunch of crabs, and now we're gonna make half crab, half people clones. Boom. Do it. Love that. Also, on technology, power is a bit of an issue, so I think coal generator upgrade, 20% increased output, or use less coal. I think increased output for now, because people are a bit of a resource. All prior experiments in cloning led to test subjects who suffer from poor health, malnutrition, and can only undertake the simplest of tasks. Your work down here can fix this. We can fix this. With crab people! So I do have my Clonatron 5000 just going for it. What's my odds? 48% chance of actually making someone who's half person, half crab? Rosefish. And out there was the John Dory's. Sure, build some of these. Let's get, like, a variety. Because I don't know if I just want pure crab people. Like, might be fine. But, you know, a bit of variation could be good. Oh, we made someone! Connor O'Sullivan. Our first crab person. Oh, happy days. Everything's going fine. What a hero! Greetings, Overseer. This is the command station once again. Congratulations on your first success. This is the first partially successful human clone in almost 3 years. This, however, is just the beginning. These crews still have a limited lifespan, so we're surely going to need more. Expand to a population of 20. Man, I'll do that. Now I can have crab people. Huzzah! Thanks again to Paradox Arc for sponsoring this video. It's really cool that they came to me and wanted to sponsor this video. I love this kind of game, and so it's great. They helped support me. So you support them by clicking on the link in the description below. You can go and pick up the game yourself right now. For the first week, it's 10% off, so, you know, save yourself some bucks. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's pretty spooky. Get to build a base. Make fishmen. What is not to love? So yeah, do go and check it out. Thanks again.